Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Hearthstone. So we've done one night in Karazhan and we have all the new cards, so now it's time to rebuild our Hunter's standard deck. Now in the previous recording I did a Druid deck rebuild for standard play and it was Beasts. And the Hunter is very heavily Beast cards too, so it may be a little bit repetitive here. First thing we need to do though is look at what Karazhan gave us that was new and see if that gives us any kind of strategy or thought that might take us away from just doing something rather similar to the card that we had, the cards we had for Druid. Otherwise it's just going to be two decks. Right now my current standard build has won 17 out of 19, no 17 out of 28 battles, so it's running a 47% victory, which is kind of low. I'm not super satisfied with it, although there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just a bunch of beasts and no real strategy on top of that. The new cards we have is a secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a 4/2 Panther with stealth. Well, there are definitely a lot of booby traps and secrets that the hunter can play. The Kindly Grandmother for 2 mana summons a 1/1 beast with the death rattle summoning a 3/2 Big Bad Wolf, which I don't think the Big Bad Wolf has any ability or effect, but definitely a good card. It's a beast card, so that'll probably go in there. And then your secrets cost 0. Ooh, that's interesting. So if I just type in the word beast here, let's get more precise here and see what beasts are in here. Only one, the pantry spider. So that's you're looking at 2 cards here that I would add, and 2 cards here that I would add, and I will maybe put that in there too. That seems like that's a good card. So you're talking 6 cards out of my 30 deck. I think I could probably just change things. The only other thing I could look at is see if there were any secrets. But if you control secret, gain +1/+1 and taunt. Maybe not. So instead of going into this deck and changing a bunch of things, let's just start thinking about what we want to take out. Let's see. If you have a beast, summon a random beast. I'll get rid of him, the Ram Wrangler, and take that. And we'll throw this in for now. Deal 1 damage, summon the Mastiff. The other beasts have... Let's see. Summon a random beast companion. Maybe take some of the randomness out of this. I think that would be a good idea. So let's type in beast. We'll get rid of King Mukla and put these 2 cards in instead. Unleash the Hounds. Get rid of Houndmaster because he's not a beast. And we might get rid of Mukla. We might get rid of this one. Let's see. It all kind of depends. There's a couple of things we want to do in here. Summon the 1/1 copy of this. put this guy in there. And then return. So I just developed this strategy for the druid, and I want to in the same way use the strategy for the other things. Let's see. Do I want to give adjacent minions have +1? Let's get rid of that. So I need an owl. Do I have 2 owls? I can't tell. I can't tell if I have. No, I only have 1. I need to throw in another owl. So we'll get rid of that. And bring in these. And let's just see, where is the owl? Here it is. This one with Wind Fury I'll get rid of. So the trick is that this Prince Malcheser gives you 5 extra legendaries. Barnes gives you a 1/1 copy of a legendary. The owl silences that 1/1 copy to make it originally what it was, but probably not activate its death rattle or battle cry or any special abilities. However, instead of using the owl to silence it and then have a really powerful creature that could attack, we can use the panda bears I threw in to return it to your hand. So now I'm just thinking maybe on the hunt it might be the wrong thing. Of all the cards I can play, there's things like the Brave Archer. If your hand is empty, do 2 damage to the enemy. It's a nice idea of a card, it just doesn't work very well. Let's see, I have bear traps already. I have both explosive traps already. Misdirection. Let's go ahead and get rid of Fiery Bat and put in the Big Bad Wolf instead. Snipe. Can I take anything out and put Snipe in? That I think would be a good move. I'll take that out. And I think this one. And Unleash the Hounds. So I'll get rid of one of the snipes I just put in to get 2 Unleash the Hounds. Some of these cards I just didn't have last time I built the deck. So when you summon a beast, draw a card. No, I don't think so. Your beasts have charge. Is it necessary? Summon a 1/3 spider. Yeah, I'll get rid of Pantry Spider for the Tundra Rhino. And let's see, anything else that I'm really interested in having in this deck. So this isn't a big change from what I had. I didn't just delete it completely. If we look at the mana curve, we're very early game with 11 2-mana cards. I could throw this in, and that's probably a useful card to have. So let's get rid of On the Hunt for that card. Of course, I don't have enough for another one unless I craft another one. And that's it for my dust now. So I better play that card since I just spent the money on it. See, I think I'm probably going in the wrong direction, having the secrets cost 0 and having a bunch of secrets. If I got rid of all the secrets and only played Beast, that makes a little bit more sense. I only need one Call of the Wild, but I only had one Call of the Wild. Yeah. Excuse me. We'll get rid of a snipe. And we'll take this instead. So I just muted myself to cough some more. If I can feel a cough coming on, I have a new microphone set up that has a mute button. It's weird though, because then you're just going into quietness. It's a shame I can't have it switch over to like some on hold music. Anyhow, back to building the decks. I'm looking all here, and other than the fact that I feel kind of divided between secrets and beasts, and a strategy would probably go about better if I picked one side and just stuck to it, I don't think this card is useful, but I will play him probably in a mage deck. Yep. So not a lot to change there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change the name so it's backwards, so we know we moved it around and updated it. And these slight changes will probably not be updated automatically by my Hearthstone deck tracking app. So it will just continue to run a comparison and say it's found some new cards and be confused about that. So let's play a casual, I kind of want to play a ranked game. Let's just play a ranked game. We're going to play ranked on rank 23. That allows me to multitask here and potentially work on my rank at the beginning of the month and test out this new deck without just playing a casual game. Last test game in the last recording, the player just decided to quit after they saw they were going to lose.
Rexar versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
So it will fade out cards that overlap the old setup, but it will also say arrow not found in deck for things that we have. I'm gonna hold on to this card and this card. Some of these I just kind of need to play with to get a feel of. Now, when we start, we get 5 legendary cards.
The legions I command.
Immediately. And we have 2 return a card to your hand cards. Which is more than enough because I only needed 1 and I put 4 in the deck. I could see maybe playing only 3.
Such big teeth I have.
Job's done.
So he's playing Murloc. Or he played a Murloc. That'll be interesting. So play this. And this, and this.
Better to eat you with.
So yes, the big bad wolf doesn't have any special attack or ability. That's good to know.
Handle it! That was a mistake.
Yeah, I would say it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack here with this. Waste one of these.
Drink
play
with me,
this.
friend.
And keep that guy just in my back pocket. Geez, I guess I could bring this guy back to my hand and just constantly keep things alive that way. So this is one of the legendary cards we got. The least expensive
Back to your homes.
legendary card, but still very useful if it turns into something else useful. I'll probably either never play it though, or play it when there's just some beast in there. Let's see, that would be something useful if I could play it.
Come, midnight.
When you summon a 1 health minion, give it Divine Shield, or save myself a bunch of health.
Challenge accepted.
Since I'm mostly messing around here, I'm going to not try for the victory. The victory would have just been to attack his face with both characters. 5 silver hand recruits. All getting Divine Shield now. Although she only got 4 because she didn't have enough room for 5. You can see this guy's strategy is about summoning 1 health creatures and giving them Divine Shield. Which won't work especially well when if I got Unleash the Hounds, because then I could take them out.
Such easy sport.
Job done.
So let's see, what strategy can I do now? There's no card here that I'd want to play and then bring back to the hand that I don't think. Let's see.
Job done.
See, the problem with his setup though is he's got 5 damage taking up 5 slots, and then another 5 damage taking up the last 2. strategy hasn't paid off well in this game. I've just not drawn the cards I needed. And that one legendary card so far hasn't. Alright. Bear trap. And then let's see. This is 5 mana, so I can't attack and then bring him back to my hand.
Drink with me, friend.
And summon him back out, unfortunately.
Job done.
But he will have charge next time I play. But if he attacks with this character, he wins. And he probably wins even if he doesn't attack with this character. Yeah, because all he has to do now is attack with this and that. Well, like the last test battle I did, I kind of am left a little disappointed and would like to do some more test battles, but I will do that over the next few weeks and months, I suppose, as I play. Didn't really get to pull off much of a strategy there. There really wasn't much of a strategy in my deck. Anyways, let's just go back and look at it again and think about, is there anything I would want to change right now? No, I just have to leave everything at, I think it needs more experimentation. More experimentation. We have 3 concepts going right now, and I just don't know if I want to build something that focuses more on secrets, so because I could throw in some more secrets, or focuses more on beasts, which makes a lot of sense, or focuses more on this general concept of barns and pandas, the barns pandas combo that I'm thinking about. So that's where I'm going to leave Standard Hunter for now, and that's where I'm going to end this recording. Next time we'll do Mage Standard deck rebuild, and then after we do everything in Standard, we'll come back and do deck rebuilds in Wild. I figured it would be more fun to do it that way than to do a Druid Standard and a Druid Wild. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.